Hey everybody, this is Sasha from Specialty Auto Brokers down here in Miami with yet another beautiful W211 E55 Mercedes-Benz AMG. This is a 2006, so the final year of the W211 E55 from Mercedes-Benz. We deal a lot of these cars, specifically Mercedes-Benz AMGs and M cars. But every time we get a chance to get our hands on a clean W211 E55, we definitely do. The car's finished off in iridium silver metallic and black perforated leather interior, along with the Alcantara headliner, panel roof, keyless go, electronic trunk closer. We've got the books and original window sticker on the car. Just got this car on trade. Do a quick walk around for you guys. Me personally, I love these E55s, man. Beautiful all-around car, great daily drivers. The 5-speed trannies on the 55s, pretty much throughout the whole line of 55 AMG cars, are bulletproof. The motors, as long as you take good care of them, simple maintenance here and there, they'll last you a long time. We got the aftermarket 19-inch SL63 R230 SL63 style wheels on the car. Finished off with 235, 35, 19 in the front with 285, 30, 19 in the rear. Car is in pretty good shape, man, I have to say. Only 82,000 miles and change. Original miles, no rollback, no tampering, no none of that stuff. No structural damage on these cars, no frame damage. You know, we make sure everything is intact. This actually just got serviced not too long ago. You know, simple oil change, drop-in filters. No issues with the ABC suspension whatsoever. Aromatic works just fine. The 06s, they didn't really have the supercharger trip to them, so this one doesn't have it. The car is bone stock. There's no work done to it at all besides the drop-in filters, K&N filters. So this car is pretty much ready to go. You know, if you end up planning on modifying it later on in life. But these cars are, well, these motors in general are complete torque monsters, man. I mean, you have torque on the bottom end and as well as the high end. You know, even from a factory standpoint, they're very torquey. But as you can see, the paint's pretty clean. Just gonna do a quick walk around for you guys so you guys can see. Again, in the back, you guys can check out the Alcantara headliner. And you know, this is one of these kinds of cars that you can literally, you know, either have as a weekend car, a daily driver. You can have the wife take her to dinner, and you can still smoke somebody at the red light, which is what's fun about these cars. As you can see, I mean, the interior, I'll tell you this much, has not been re-dyed or nothing like that. This is all original. No re-dyeing done at all. All original dye from the factory. Alcantara headliner. Front. Got the keyless go. Just fine, no lights. I've actually got the car on the first sports setting for the shocks, for the ABCs. For the aromatic, I'm sorry, here's the ABC. Got it right here. No issues at all. Car is rising. Ground. stereo works just fine. The fiber optic cables work just fine for the amplifiers. No issues with the bass. Now the speakers aren't blown. Box, just like you guys can see from the pictures on the eBay ad and on our website, specialtyautobrokers.com. Get the box out for you. There you got it. Original window sticker books. Got it all right here in this original box. Surprised this thing is still intact. There you guys got it. The original window sticker of $92,445. The Raven Silver, as I said, Raven Silver Metallic. Charcoal leather interior, perforated leather, burl walnut interior trim, Parkatronic keyless trunk closer, keyless go, lighting package with the bi-xenon lights, and the premium package with the Panamera panel roof, as I just showed you guys. Actually, no, I didn't show you that yet. But here it is right here. Fucking. There you go, panel roof. Works just fine. And the sunroof. Works just fine as well. As far as the navigation system goes, the navigation works just fine. It's the original disc from '06, so you guys might want to update that if you guys do plan on using this as a daily. As far as using the factory on command system from Mercedes goes, I personally don't even use it on my W211 E55. It's just too outdated for me. I just use my iPhone with Google Maps. But just to show you guys, navigation is working. Go on the last destination just to show you. Starts working. That was a far address actually. That was all the way up in Chicago. Can't see the root guys. Got your 6-distance CD changer in here as well. That works just fine. And then you got your main CD slot in here. AC is ice cold. We only got it on like 3rd fan speed, but it's completely ice cold. That's all I've needed, and it's still 81 degrees out here in Miami today. But besides that, you know, there's no cracks on the dash. It's overall very clean and equal. And the best part is that the bladders on the seat do work. The dynamic seats are working perfectly fine. They hug it real tight in the corners, and by far one of the best seats that they have come up with, besides my personal opinion, you know, the Black Series seats. You can't go wrong with those, but you know, overall it's in pretty clean shape. Right, sir. Alright, so before we go ahead and take this thing for a test drive so you guys can see how the car's operating, I'm just going to do a quick walk around real quick, final walk around. So you guys can take a look at the paint, see everything matches. There's no overspray, none of that stuff on here. Headlights are clear as day. I mean, I can't stress that enough. Clear as day. Headlights are like brand new. There's no fading or none of that stuff. You know, everything's aligned. There's no misalignments anywhere on here as far as the bumper and the hood goes. Just get you a quick walk around. Let's go take her for a test drive. Alright, so let's go take her for a test drive. I'm going to turn off the ESP, just I always drive with the ESP off. You guys can see that works just fine. Got it in sport mode and drive. I'm not gonna put it in manual mode or nothing like that, but I can always do so by switching it from the button right here. Manual, sport, and comfort. So I've got the AC set to the third fan speed like I told you. Don't even need to go that high, but it is what it is. Let's go. Said you guys, this car is bone stock. Only mod it has is pretty much just a drop-in filter, K&N filter, which you know you really won't feel much of a difference from a stock filter to that, but will definitely help the airflow go through a lot better. But you transmission shifts just fine, perfectly smooth. I've got all the settings right here on my steering wheel. As you guys saw, it was recently serviced not too long ago. Got my radio switches that work just fine. Compass is working just fine. And like I said, these are real good daily drivers. You know, I've got a 215 E55 that I drive pretty much every day, at least half of the week. You know, that one's just one of my toys. But I'm a big AMG guy. I definitely recommend the E55s. These are getting harder and harder to find. This clean especially, and that has not been abused or nothing like that, adult owned. And especially in 06, I mean, this is the most desired year of all the years that they made, from 03 to 06. Especially with the panel roof and the Alcantara headliner. I haven't seen too many with the Alcantara headliners. Especially with nowadays, you know, the ones that are going with under 100,000 miles. You know, I've seen them go as high as, you know, 24, 25 grand, and the price is getting pretty up there. I mean, pretty crazy. You know, most of these 211 55s are worth more than the E63s for the 211s, and in most cases they are pretty much neck and neck, or sometimes they're 55s most of the time are fast. Alright, so we finally got around this Miami traffic. You can't get nowhere because people can't drive here to save their own souls. So we'll go ahead and take it on the I-95 real quick, just to get you guys a quick pull. Bone stock form again, man. I mean, this is as bone stock as you can get with this car. Just wait for the light to turn green. Partial throttle, man. I can't. Not partial throttle. Dynamic seats work wonders, especially in these corners right here. Sorry about that, you guys. There was just too much traffic on the on-ramp to do a full throttle on there. That was just partial throttle, but you guys get the idea. The car runs like a champ. I can't even say that was partial throttle. That was a little bit less than partial throttle. Honestly, I was barely into the throttle. But you know, if I get a chance to later on, I'll definitely go ahead and do another pull video where I can actually be in a deserted area and then I can have a little bit more fun with the car. But right now it's just there's too many people and it's just not worth anything to happen. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to message us through eBay or email us at sabofmiamisales@gmail.com, or feel free to comment on our YouTube channel, or send us a message through our YouTube channel, or contact us through our website directly at www.specialtyautogrokers.com, or you can call us directly at 786-427-5350.